I'ma talk shit in the world gone stupid. Now better come up bullshit.
Go already. Go.
Hey,
Hit the
come on
button
now.
already. Oh
Here we
my
go.
God.
What the?
Oh my God. Hey, it's the day before Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Even though you'll see this after Thanksgiving, probably 2 or 3 weeks
Probably
later.
3 or 4 months later the way it's been.
But hey, might be ready for next Thanksgiving.
It might be. It might be. It might be.
We're a little backed up, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna start dumping on y'all.
Yeah, exact. Yeah, I am going to start doing that. Hopefully. Yeah, somewhere in my Thanksgiving hat.
Yes.
You know
it's
whose
Kansas
team,
City
whose
Chiefs.
team I'm rooting for? The Chiefs. You said the What'd you say?
Yeah.
The Washington what's?
Yeah, the Washington whatchamacallit.
Nationals. The Nationals. And I laughed because I was like, oh, yeah, Uncle Donnie, Washington National.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
fuck no. But yeah, wearing my, I love Native American, like,
Symbolism.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that one.
Yes.
Yeah, no, well, okay, yeah, but now I like, okay, so how I like Japanese art and lifestyle, and like I also appreciate Native American culture for certain aspects of things that they like. I just identify with cool shit, so
Right.
I like to represent it as Thanksgiving tomorrow, so I'm rocking the angry native hat. She's gonna kill somebody tomorrow.
Yeah. I was just gonna say
It's family day tomorrow, so usually a woman ends up killing somebody.
Yeah. Have you ever looked into the history of Thanksgiving?
I mean, no, like where you're going with this, but no, let's hear it. What do you got?
I don't remember all the details.
Yeah,
I remember there was
whatever.
a fest. There was a feast, and then they were invited, and then
They got
the
chicken
one
pox.
chief got upset at another chief that was talking with the whites, and it went off, and then it became a massacre.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's really what it's about.
Well,
Because I'm like, yeah, you give them a blanket, you give them the measles and fucking smallpox.
well,
and
no,
shit,
that was
like,
a whole
fuck.
different scenario. But yeah,
Right,
that
I mean,
happened too.
horrible things.
Yes.
Go on and on and on and
Yes.
on. But yeah, the feast of Thanksgiving is actually like a massacre where they just
Yeah.
go off on each other.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Why are we
Right.
celebrating that? Jesus Christ. Okay, well.
It's just, well, yeah.
Happy
On- on
Thanksgiving, America. That's America. Thanksgiving, that's America. Nobody else has Thanksgiving.
Right?
They don't have Thanksgiving over in fucking India.
No, nobody else.
and
Only
London
America. It's unique.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the teams that took Indian culture away from their,
Their
like,
names. Yeah,
yeah.
their names, right? So
Cleveland Indians.
Cleveland Indians are now the Guardians, which sucks. It's done for me.
Yeah, and we were talking about how in multiple interviews that I've watched with Native Americans, never once has any of them been offended by any of those names or
not
those
at all.
teams being called that. So it was some weird white guy who
Trying to make a
decided that he needed,
Just trying
he
to
needed
make a
a name
name.
that nobody knows who did it.
Yeah, and now I don't. Yeah, and I still don't know who the hell that is. You know, I learned about gerrymandering the other day, so like
Oh,
we can have another
yes,
Thanksgiving
okay.
guy. But yeah, dude. I mean,
Yeah, I forgot. That's right. We did talk about gerrymandering.
why change the name? It's so dumb. I mean, because they're not. Nobody's offended. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Doing to
I don't
ourselves.
know.
The Chiefs didn't have to
Look,
change
if
their
you
names.
offend the culture or the people that have an issue with it, then I'm down. Let's
Yeah,
make
no,
some
if they
changes and
stand up
talk
as a
about
group
it.
and they-
But if
they
they don't,
have a
if
thing-
nobody has something to bitch about, and you
What are
think
we
you need to
doing?
do something on your own because it's your own mind fucking with yourself,
Yeah,
go chief one down and relax.
yeah, dude. Chief one.
Straight
Pun
up.
intended. I feel like I'm lucky to even wearing this hat. Like, you're gonna
I'm
tell me I
with
can't
you.
wear the hat because I'm offending Native Americans by
But the sad
representing
thing
the
is, bro-
gangster of this hat, dude.
The saddest thing. Here's the saddest thing. How many Native Americans do you know?
I know a few, so fuck off.
Do you
I
really?
do. Yeah. You thought I was gonna say none, but because most people would say zero.
Yeah, I
I know
don't
a handful.
I don't know. I mean, I've met multiple Native Americans, in my lifetime,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know any in my immediate circle that are Native Americans.
I have
and I
one.
challenge most people to ask them
Yes,
that same
I agree.
question.
I agree.
How can we improve the Native American population? What do we got to do? Let's get their numbers up.
Let's get their numbers up. Go to
If
the
anybody
casino
deserves the numbers,
and
it's
lose
them,
money.
man.
Go to the
It's
go
my
to the
brothers
casino.
and sisters that were originally in this joint. They deserve it, man.
Yeah, we owe them something. Go to the casino, like I said, and go lose some money at the casino.
I hope most of that money goes to the folks from the
Yeah, no
reservations.
shit. I mean, I watch a lot of. I'm not gonna overspeak. I watch whenever I feel like I see a Native American documentary or a series or something. I like to watch it because I enjoy their culture, right? So I was just watching a series. I believe it's on HBO. It's called don't remember what it's called, but it's the Native American reservations have their own police.
Right.
Right. So
Yep.
most people know that. Some people don't, but so they have their own force, their own captains, all this whatever, and their numbers are so insanely low that they can't police the reservation. We're talking, again, I'm gonna butcher it, but it's like one cop to every like 1,000 square miles or some shit, some unreasonable amount of space to cover.
Right.
And I can't say population. Maybe the population's only 300, but you know how it's all spread out on reservations. So I'm butchering the numbers, but they have this huge coverage, and it's like one cop on shift to cover half the reservation alone. And there's a lot of calls. There's a lot of problems on reservations. There's poverty there and addiction.
But why is it that there's that few?
Because they don't want to become cops.
Oh.
And you got to be native, I think.
Oh.
Because there's a white guy.
Did you watch
in
the
show.
documentary?
I did, but there's a white guy. That's why I'm questioning. I'm like, well, but it's not about that. It's about the training. It's about the like the academy.
Oh, okay.
And if there's only like 22 or something of them, and they only expect 10 of them to pass, and most of the time it's like 3, and then they get out into the field and then they quit like the first week, and
oh,
so
shit.
they have like 40 cops total for the entire reservation to cover like 10,000 square miles.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm throwing numbers out.
all kinds of families and all the shit that they come
and
up
the
with.
addiction and the abuse and the regular crime and the robbery, all the stuff that's happening, and they show up and they're always combative, you know, because they just don't see them as equals. They hate them. They hate the res cops. Like a huge, vast majority of the reservation population hates the res cops because
but
it's a poverty-stricken reservation.
no, I'm totally with you. But what is the, if everybody hates them, then what is the purpose of them? I mean, like,
you got to have cops.
Did they have cops before the white man came?
No, but we're in a white man society now.
Well, I know we are, but they don't live in the same white man society.
Yeah, they do.
They live on reservations,
yeah,
bro.
but they still live in white man society.
I'm not denying that they don't live in a white man's America. The mental state
that they're growing, it's white America. Everybody grows up in white America, whether you're, no matter what color and where
no
you
matter
live,
whether you're black,
you're living in white
Indian,
America. That's the
Chinese,
point. That's what everybody says anyway, right? Am I wrong? Everybody makes that point anyway. It's white America.
Yeah,
so
the goal is to
truth
be American. Yeah.
Is that it's, you know, the oversight is white American, and they're growing up with the same kind of thoughts. They just hate cops even more because it's, you know, native against native, and they know how tough it is. Those are some of the things you see, but
it's in the documentary.
Yeah, and it's not even that great of a show. It's just the academy, and then you watch them on their private life a little, and you watch some calls on active officers struggling to get to a call where a call for service where there's domestic violence going on and there's children there, but he's 2 hours away.
Oh.
And he has another call where there's someone dying in the street who just got stabbed. That's an hour away that he can't get to.
Oh.
Or a baby not breathing 2 hours away, like can't get to anything. It's too far away. So they don't have enough people to even just station in those areas.
Well, I don't know how they got to figure it out, but they got to figure it out somehow.
Yeah, well,
that's it's within your own community. You got to
really
figure it out.
One. Yeah, it's a real tough one. It's really tough.
That's rough. But on another frustrating note.
On another frustrating note.
Can we just talk about traffic again for a minute?
Absolutely. Every day if you want to. I mean, that because this is, you know, what makes us better people. Talking about it.
And I'm not going to shit on anybody. Okay, let's get that clear.
Yeah, we're not shitting on anybody.
But I got to ask. So my new pet peeve is I got 2 issues right now. I know it's got to be the holidays because every time around this year, shit gets out of control, traffic gets through the roof.
Everybody drives insane everywhere they go, and all through December.
No, well, yes, okay.
And it's not December yet.
I haven't experienced like too much insane driving, but what I have experienced is a speed limit being 45, and all of us doing 35.
Oh, you got the slowsies.
And then they slowly start to build up the speed right before we get to the next light, and they're at like 40.
And it's red.
And now we got to slow down again and stop.
Yeah.
And they're killing me. It's not like I'm asking anybody, what happened to when you drove 3 to 5 miles over the speed limit? Wasn't that a thing? Or am I crazy? I just always made it my thing.
I think that's a thing because I remember 5 miles and over was fine, and everybody, that was what the people drove.
Yes, right?
They maxed it out. Everybody wanted to max it out. Yeah, there's some people that drive slow, but now it's like you're doing 10 miles an hour on the speed limit on streets that like you could do fucking 75 and it'd be fine. You know, where we live, there's some areas where
there's
like,
some open streets.
What are you doing?
Yes.
Like you should just feel like going 55 here. Like what? Yeah, it drives me crazy.
It drives,
and then you get two of them next to each other.
Oh, bro, that's a whole yes. I got a 3-lane main street to go down, and I got 3 people doing 35 and a 45.
Frustrating. That's I
look over as I finally find a dip to get in between them, and it's the oldest dude on the planet driving the one in the middle.
Okay, all right, fine. Then.
And
He gets a pass.
and it's a little lady from India on the third one who just got her license. I'm talking shit, but you know what I mean. I gotta throw something in the story. Every one of them needs a pass,
Yeah,
but I can't be frustrated when I see I got the kid on the right who just got his permit.
It's his fault. Everything's his fault. Yeah. Everything's a learning moment for you, buddy.
But man, is it frustrating. And then here's my other one. You're going to turn at a light, and you're not turning down a corner, so it's an immediate right. You're making a left through the traffic onto the next lane, and the light turns green, and the first car goes, and the second car is on his phone and doesn't look up until the light is almost over.
Yep.
And now 2 people got to go through the light, and there was 10 of you waiting for the
that
goddamn
happened to me
thing.
Yesterday.
I cannot stand that.
Yeah.
It's not okay. I'm driving slow. I got to deal with it. There's a lot of people on the road.
Right.
You know, what can I do?
Right.
But you don't have to contain my abuse to sitting at a light multiple times because you want to look on Instagram or what's going on your phone.
Yeah, get off your shit, dude.
Straight up.
If you can't look at your shit and know that the light's is turning green, then you don't deserve to be on your shit.
Take the phone, put it up so you can see the green or the red light.
The car's in front of me.
You're going to deal with the ticket, but at least you're going to make the rest of us have a decent driving time.
At least we're going to get to where we're going.
Man.
Yeah, I actually thought I had been doing pretty good with my road rage recently, and right when I said that, I started mouthing off. And Jill was in the car. She's like, "Oh yeah, you're doing fucking real good." I was like, no, that doesn't even count. Like, I'm not even mad. I'm just talking shit. But yeah, I don't whip my head around and lately. I've been jamming around and just revving it and getting by people. I'm not doing any of that. No outwardly active emotion sharing.
Good. That's a step in the right direction.
A little something here there I say to myself, but yeah, I'm like, I just need to chill out. Dude.
Right.
It's okay.
Yeah. I'm feeling you. That's why I'm trying too, but even in my tries, man, things get frustrating.
Yeah, you know it's gonna get worse this month.
Oh yeah. I got to deal with it for the next month.
Yeah, because we live by the mall.
Yeah,
which means everybody's gonna be there.
And then the freeways, even. I'm traveling the opposite direction of normal traffic on a Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. and it's packed.
What do you mean opposite direction?
So, say if you go out east on the 91 in the morning,
during traffic pattern.
It's there's not
it's
traffic
wide open
going
on the way out,
but there's traffic coming in.
Yes.
So
in the afternoon,
then it doesn't really pick up to like 2:30 or 3. Mm-hmm. Well, now I'll be going out at 11 o'clock in the morning. It's packed.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I've been having to go out that way quite a bit lately.
That sucks because the last number of times I've headed out there between 9 and 10, it's been beautiful.
Yes, that's
all the way out.
All the way out, bro.
All the way out to the desert.
Yeah. If you get up at like 6:30 and get on the road, you're straight shot no matter where you go.
Really? That's busy.
Yeah. No, it starts at like 7. I don't know, 7 hits, and it just slows to a crawl.
Yeah. I thought it was more like 6:30. But I mean, it depends on how far you're going.
You're
going to hit traffic out in Riverside if you're going that direction. If you leave at 6:30,
carpool, baby.
You're hitting. Yeah, well,
give me that fast pass.
You drive it all. You drive out there a lot though, huh?
Yeah, I have to. Got to go where the money's at.
Not me. I mean, well,
yeah.
not me to that.
Money comes to
Not
me, you know.
Whoa. Hello, money gods. I didn't say that. Did not say that. Saying I'll
I'm
drive
thinking,
out there.
I'm on the hill.
often.
I'm on the hill. I'm trying to be positive.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
try-
real
I'm
probably
trying
fucking
to,
me
I'm,
up.
I'm trying to bring this into existence.
Walking me into traps. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's gonna get worse.
That's my little traffic rage. You know, that's my complaint of the day for traffic. And then some other shit going on in my life right now. My daughter, my oldest daughter, has had an issue where her intestine flipped inside of her stomach.
So obviously we had talked before, and you had told me the other day when it had happened. Can you explain to me, like, what that really, like, I had this picture in my head, but I know nothing, and I didn't. Is this something that they knew exactly what it was? Like they went in and they.
Yeah.
So can you tell me what it means to have this ailment?
Just from looking at the anatomy of body anatomy, you know, you have like your small intestine, which is, you know, is a lot of it there.
Yeah.
And then you have your long intestine, your large intestine,
yeah.
which goes down and feeds the colon.
Right.
And if you have, I guess, ways that it can happen is constipation could be one way. If you have a C-section and they go to put things back in and things don't get all in the right way, there could be an issue there. And I'm sure there are other ways that this could happen as well. But hers had flipped, and so she was just in excruciating pain.
So flipped like
So say it's all like this in a row.
Yeah.
It gets flipped over like this and gets like a knot in it.
Some one piece around.
Yes, it gets inflamed. Hers got inflamed.
Okay.
And from the inflammation, it rolled over. And
the food's coming through it, starting to do shit. So now it's laying in the wrong direction because it's fucked up, and then you start feeding it, and it starts to do other things.
Yes,
I got you. It starts to wrap maybe around itself.
Correct.
I got you.
And then so they have to go in, and they have to sever it, and then they have to realign it, and then reconnect it, and then take out the part that was twisted, because now that tissue is damaged,
and it could be
and won't
dying.
Won't go back right. And so they had to do it. And while they were in there, something I guess something had happened to her appendix as well, because it was right there next to it.
If they touch them at all and do weird shit.
So they removed her appendix as well.
Okay, good.
And then the surgery was a success. Came back, and then of course did all the qualifiers to get home, eating, drinking, restroom, all that. And then went home and just couldn't keep anything down once she was at home. Anything that she drank or tried to eat soup, it came back up.
And it wasn't like that at the hospital.
And it wasn't like that at the hospital. She was keeping things down.
A day or two, I'm sure, at least, right?
She was there for 2 days afterwards. I think she needed to stay there for 4 days afterwards.
So she was there 2 days after surgery and stable. That's when she went home.
Yes.
I can agree that I would want to go home too after being there 2 days after.
But everything I read said like you're going to be in the hospital like 5 or 6 days.
Because you just need, your body is beating it up, walking around and eating other things and like putting the stresses on it.
The fluids, that the hospitals are going to give you, the antibiotics that they're going to give you.
Yeah, okay, the fluid, through the veins. You're saying,
to
not
keep
like
everything
the water.
down
like,
and
they
the
got
swelling
the same
down.
water.
No, of course, but you're getting hydration.
Yeah.
From being connected to the IVs. And I think that she had been dehydrated because she went for like almost 48 hours without eating, because it took that long from the issue to getting to the hospital to getting all the diagnosis to getting the surgery
and you want to get through it for a day, and then next thing you know, it's the second day and you're still unsure.
Correct.
Yeah, man, you don't always go in right away.
Yeah, so I think her body was dehydrated, and she hadn't they hadn't got enough back in her after the surgery and everything, and they also said that your intestine goes to sleep
if you don't use it.
If you don't use it,
What?
It goes to sleep. And I think the putting you under. I can't remember the exact reason, but I know both of those factors about putting you under and it going to sleep, and not using it and it going to sleep. and that this is a common thing, and that they have to wake up the bowel, or the intestine, afterwards, and it just takes time for it to come back and get, like, properly working again, all engines firing.
That's crazy.
Yes, I had no clue about that. And so sent her home. Everything was good when she left the hospital. Then she just started throwing up, and 24 hours couldn't keep anything down. Pain started to increase. She had to go back yesterday. Brought her back in. The hospital was so packed, they had her sitting outside waiting with a number. Finally
not someone who just got off surgery.
Just got out of surgery and got released.
You have
to
put her upstairs right now.
So
just bring her straight back in immediately.
That's not what they were going to do. If it wasn't for somebody that we knew working at the hospital, that alerted the surgeons and the people that had worked on her before that she was there, who knows when she would have got brought back in and had everything taken care of. But as soon as they found out, they went down and got her and put her back in the system and got her going again. Well, then they went in and they did a CAT scan and what's the one that you do when you're pregnant? Ultrasound.
I always forget that one.
Yeah.
I always forget the name of it when I'm trying to describe it.
So they did both of those. They found a small, like, not a cyst, but like a small pocket of what they thought might be an infection.
Okay.
So either an infection or just fluid that the body had produced there in that spot. But she didn't have a fever. Her blood markers were good, so they don't believe that there's an infection. And they were going to go in and they were going to lance it and drain it. So all this happens. So she went in yesterday. They finally are going to do all this today. They go to take her in, and they're going to tell her, you got to lay belly down on this thing while they do this. And she goes, I can't lay belly down. I can't put all that pressure on my stomach with everything that I just went through. Yeah. And so they said, okay, we're going to do it from the side. So they went to do it from her side, and then the guy lost the needle in the scope. Not lost it in her body, but lost track of where the needle was. He couldn't find it. And so they goes, we're going to have to pull it out and restart. And she goes, no, you're not. You're not going to not find a needle inside my body when I just had, you're not going to pierce something else with this needle because you can't find it with the camera. So she told him no, went back, they evaluated. Then the CT scan had come back, and with everything, they're just going to keep her there. They're going to monitor her. They're not going to go back in and lance it, and they're going to just see if the body absorbs it through healing right now.
Okay.
But it is crazy that this happened to her, and that all these complications with it along the way, and just that, I don't, you look to blame somebody when shit doesn't go right, and sometimes it just doesn't go right. But maybe she should have stayed another day in the hospital. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe a couple more days.
Who knows? Because who knows if this little pocket of whatever's going on in there that they were trying to lance would have happened or not, or even if it's the problem or not. It's too many little factors. She did go home pretty quick, I guess.
Well, now let me tell you the side caveat to this contemplation of all this. So 2 weeks ago, another one of our friends is at the same hospital, goes in for knee surgery. He's going to have knee replacement surgery. Goes in, gets the surgery, loses too much blood in the surgery. They've got a
blood transfusion
for him to give him, I don't know how many liters back into his system.
Oh my God.
Not a normal thing that happens during this.
No, it doesn't. No.
Goes home, recovers. He's doing okay, but he's still in pain, but he's doing the things he's supposed to do. Then my sister-in-law goes in on Monday for hip replacement surgery. Goes in, has the surgery, same thing. She loses too much blood on the operating table. They've got to do blood transfusions for her.
What, dude?
Come to find out, our buddy who had the knee surgery, girl had called in, and then Lanice is telling him the story about what happened, and she goes, "Don't tell me your doctor was so and so." She goes, "Yes, that's exact
guy.
same doctor."
Did it 2 days like in a row, practically?
Two
No
times
way.
in a week, or
Dude,
within
this
a week and a
guy
half,
needs- that you know of.
that I know of. That's what I said. How many other people
It
has
could
this
be
guy done
every
this?
single one.
Yes.
No way he would still have a job.
You
There's
would
other
hope not.
surgeons and nurses sitting
Now
there.
here's the other key part. They went, so now Amber and then her other friend Christine, who's been like her rock through this whole thing, has been there every step of the way, is into looking up physicians and everything about everything. If she's gonna go do something, she's looking up reviews on
Oh, yeah.
everybody.
Can she be my best friend too?
Dude, she looked
need
up
that.
the reviews, and the dude had 3 stars and a bunch of
Yikes.
complaints
Oh
on
my
his surgeries.
God. I guess we should be looking at people's names, dude.
Straight up.
I guess I should look at my everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I have
And
my own
now, so
opinions,
that
but-
kind of was piggybacking on all of Amber's things
Yeah.
going on. And it's
You really question who's in front of Amber,
Yes.
right?
Now, different doctors.
Doesn't matter. The fresh equation.
Yeah.
You had somebody malpracticing the shit out of 2 people you knew within a week, and they almost straight up
Yeah.
lost them, right?
Yeah, could've.
And then now you don't know if you have a similar type of individual in front of your own kid. Of course
Yeah.
you question it. Of course. But you know, the 2 days, if my wife was in there and had surgery, I'd want her to come home too. I'd want her home the first day. I could take care of her. I get that they want to keep her, but 2 days I would have wanted to go home too. So I don't feel like it's. I don't know. Yeah,
Just everything I looked up said 4 or 5 days in the
I mean,
hospital.
obviously, hindsight's fucking easy to say, but I would want to.
And then it said the recovery is like 4 to 5, could be even 6 weeks.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I know nothing about stomach surgeries, but I know enough.
Right?
Insane.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it
hopefully
was
we
crazy
get through
seeing
it
how
all.
much a toll it took on her.
It was still.
Because she's
not
a
even
strong
out of this.
person, and it
She
just
is.
took her out.
Yeah, man. Got a lot on their shoulders to deal with.
Right? But that's what's going on in my world, man.
Yeah, man. Shit. Well, what
There's
is
a bunch of other shit, but we can't
Yeah,
talk
I
about
don't-
that.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't talk about that. No, I can't talk about that. Thanksgiving tomorrow at my house.
Yes.
My mom and my mother-in-law will be there. My sister-in-law and her husband and kids will be there.
Can I ask?
You can ask me anything you want.
How did you get them back in the same room together on Thanksgiving?
Oh my God. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You're such a.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna
You
get
said I could
back.
ask anything.
I lied. I lied to you. Oh, I'm gonna get you back.
But I hope it all works out.
I am keeping score, you motherfucker.
Oh shit. What else can we stir up?
Yeah.
What other hornet's nest can we get flying
You're
around
up,
here?
buddy. So Thanksgiving tomorrow, yeah, they're all gonna be there. It'll be fun. And look, I like Thanksgiving meal. I like my
bro.
mother-in-law makes the most amazing turkey and stuffing that there is. I 100%. It's the best turkey and stuffing I've ever had in all the years that I've been eating Thanksgiving.
Really?
In all the places that I've been. It's not. I don't just go to one house. I split family, both remarried. That's 4. I can average 2.5 homes per holiday, up to 4 homes in a holiday.
Right.
That at a point in my life, right?
Yeah.
I've eaten a lot of different food.
And by far, she blows them out of the water, huh?
By far. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry to everybody who's cooked me Thanksgiving dinner. It was great.
Yes.
It was good. I ate a bunch of it. But her turkey, the white meat is dripping.
Oh, yeah.
The stuffing is unreal. Like, I don't eat
She's
stuffing.
just basting the shit out of that thing the whole
I
time.
don't know what she's doing. I don't
Yeah,
know.
she
I don't
probably
want
is.
to know. Come on over. Thank you. Get that done. Love that.
Yeah.
It's so good. Me and my sister-in-law fight over the stuffing.
Nice.
It's so good. Like I hate stuffing. Like when I go other places, it's sometimes dry or the celery can be a shade of crunchy or whatever, and I hate that. This stuff is like
fire.
God's gift.
Yes, good
God's
for
gift.
her.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. My mom.
And does your mom cook or
Yeah, oh
bring
yeah, my
anything?
mom's a fantastic cook. She's gonna do dessert. She's bringing pecan pie and cheesecake. She makes cheesecake for Christmas. Usually.
I'm stopping by Marie Callender's on the way.
Hey, do that. They're good. What are you getting?
The banana cream and the
Oh
chocolate.
yeah.
Yeah.
What
baby
else?
boy.
Just banana.
Banana and chocolate. We already got pumpkin
Okay.
from Costco, and then I'm just a couple people will make some stuff. I'm sure.
Yeah, the banana cream is good as long as you get it fresh.
Yeah.
And I mean, the chocolate pudding pie is not bad, right?
Yeah. That's the other one. We'll do that one.
Yeah, I don't think I really eat the other ones. Like the fruit pies, I don't typically get into. I'll eat an
bro.
apple cobbler if it's at a restaurant or something. But.
Dude, they call it French apple there. It's exactly what it is. Apple
Marie
cobbler.
Callender's.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Bro. We're going to get one for you on the way home.
Okay, let's do.
Yes.
Let's do.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fire.
Yeah.
You'll warm it up and then a scoop of vanilla ice cream, bro.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh,
The a la mode. So
bombastic.
yeah, but dude, the other day Jill made on a random made pecan pie. She makes pretty good pecan pie, and for some reason it didn't cook well. And it like after the full 30 or 40 or 20, whatever the minutes is,
right?
The whole thing went through. She pulled it out. And she's like, it's like still jiggly and watery, and I'm like, just stick it back in. So she's like, how long? I go, just double it up. Like it doesn't really look like it's that close. And I like it a little like
A little crispy,
hard and crispier because it's caramely. Like when you bite into
it,
it becomes like sticky.
I haven't ate it. I didn't like it as a kid.
I hated it as a kid.
And I haven't ate it in a long time, so I'm gonna give it a try. I'll give it a try this year.
Well, don't give it a try unless it's homemade.
Okay.
Don't ruin it for yourself.
Yeah, and Lanice is the one who usually makes it.
Yeah,
she's
she's
not.
a gangster. When
She's
it comes
not
to
in
that
it this
baking.
year. So
all right, so if I can get Jill, when Jill makes another one, I'll make sure that I get a piece for you.
For sure.
So I've been taking. So anyway, it got cooked twice, and she was like, "It's too crunchy hard on top." But anyway, we had these. They're called Fat Boy ice cream sandwiches. You can get them at the grocery store.
Yes.
They're the cinnamon churro ones.
Ooh,
So it's
get
like a
outta here.
cinnamon graham cracker cookie, vanilla ice cream with caramel cinnamon down the middle. The cookie and the cracker has like these little somethings in them, like not a nut, but like this little.
Just that extra,
Dude,
that
yeah.
little something. That
So
little
I
bite
cut
on it.
those up into
Yes.
squares, and I throw the hot pecan pie after I pull it out of the microwave right on top. I mash it up. That is unreal.
Dude, that might be. We're going to have
Yes.
to throw that in the restaurant when we open one.
Yes. It's so good.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So when she makes
That
another one,
sounds
I'll hook you up.
delectable.
It is. It is delectable. So looking forward to Thanksgiving. Gonna hang out, watch some football, smoke some cigars in the backyard.
Yeah, we got 3 major hitters out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Our chef is gone. He's going to the valley.
Yeah.
Lanice is our other
Your baker.
house. Yeah, but she's
does it
incredible cook as well. Her
Yeah.
mama taught her. She's just had hip surgery.
Yeah.
And then Amber handles the turkey, and she's out.
Yeah. She's a
So now the rest of the people have been delegated, but I'm running out of options. And
purchase.
well, no, I'm just. There's
The
certain
people
skill
stepping up.
set, that if they can't pass the mustard, bro,
We're gonna find out.
I'm a little worried.
Yep, we're gonna find out.
And our Thanksgiving is usually bombastic, but I'm
Yeah.
a little worried this year might be sus.
It's okay. It's okay. You got some rookies up to the plate,
Yeah.
and you gotta hit once to get out of your slump. So
Dude, and whoever's making the sweet potato pie,
yeah,
it better be.
better be.
Yeah, it better be. Bro. Oh, sweet potatoes, forget about it.
Right? Hey, sweet potato casserole at Ruth's Chris.
Yes.
Forget about that.
Yeah.
Bombay.
That one's bomb too.
Yeah. God's gift.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
it
gifts.
is.
A lot of gifts.
But the one here sucks.
Long Beach or Beverly?
Redondo.
Wait. What do you mean? I said Ruth's Chris.
Oh, Ruth Chris. No, I was thinking of the one
Rex.
from the other place that's
Pacific Standard Prime.
no,
Rex.
the
What are
place
we
that's
talking
right
about?
next to Shade and in between
Oh,
Blue Water.
Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory. Isn't that where we got those? Isn't that where we first had that sweet potato?
No, not me.
Yes, with you in Palm Springs, bro.
No, dude, we didn't have it at Cheesecake Factory. We had it at Bruce Chris.
Okay, what's the thing that you have at Cheesecake Factory?
What I get?
Yep. It's a side dish, and it's a sweet side dish.
Oh, we got like a Korean barbecue cauliflower together one time.
Oh.
And I haven't really had it since then, but that was really good. You ordered it. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
the cauliflower, but I could have.
I've never had sweet potato anything at Cheesecake Factory besides maybe somebody's French fries they got because they got a sandwich.
I'm gonna look this up
Yeah.
right now. But I gotta switch glasses,
anyways.
everybody. My real glasses are getting fixed. I got an old pair and then a fresh readers.
And check the cheesecake menu. It's going to take 45 minutes. That menu is fucking a book.
Yes, that thing is a book, bro.
Such a good restaurant, though.
But you know that it's the fattest, unhealthy restaurant in
It's ranked number one?
restaurant chains.
Yeah? That's why it's so good. Chicken costoletta.
All the butter and salt and that
Chicken
shit.
costoletta is so good. The Cuban sandwich there is really good. Have I talked on camera about my boy who goes to Cheesecake Factory and the shit he orders? All right, I'm going to do this.
No.
All right, so my boy Ryan, okay? So, you know when we go to a steakhouse, you're going to order a steak,
Yep.
right? And when you go to a Mexican place, you're going to order a burrito, right?
Yeah.
Enchiladas, whatever. You're going to order the food, right? You're not going to Mexican place and getting the burger, right? Not normally. So, one time we're at Cheesecake Factory for somebody's birthday, and I'm sitting next to him. And I must have not really have been there. This is 18, 15 years ago when couldn't afford to go to Cheesecake Factory except for once a year. And
You're right. I think it's those cauliflowers or whatever
Yeah, it
that
was
we did.
Korean
The caramelized cauliflowers.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this fucking dude, he orders his food. And he orders the burrito. And I go, what? The waiter's waiting for me to order now, and I'm looking at him. I go, what did you order? Because the burrito. I go, what the fuck are you doing? Are you ordering the burrito here? He's like, yeah. I go, I don't know if I want to sit next to you. This is the stupidest shit ever. Anyway, then I've given him shit since then, and then we went somewhere else, dude. Or I think he also said he gets the meatloaf there sometimes. I go, and of that whole menu, dude, these are the things that you're ordering: the meatloaf. And the burrito at Cheesecake Factory. But yeah, you go to Mexican place, he gets Mexican food. But I talk shit. He's that guy.
And so
drives
was
me
it good?
crazy. I didn't try it. I'm not.
Did he say it was good?
Well, you lie to me. Even if it was terrible, he'll tell me it was amazing. Fuck him.
Oh, I love it.
He likes dumb shit. He likes horrible movies. We agree on horror movies, and that's it. Everything else that he thinks is a good movie is fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Do I know him?
Yeah, my boy Ryan. You know Ryan Hall. Yeah, under the bus, Ryan Hall. The
Okay.
tall Ryan Hall with a beard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, got some kids. You might have seen him at a birthday party or something.
Who was it? Was it somebody that you saw that knew me and said to say hi? Yeah, it was from the club. That's who it was that I was thinking when you were at the desert. From the car club when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, Rich.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So I watched Mountainhead. I text you to watch Mountainhead.
I
It's all
meant
good.
to watch it.
I didn't think you would.
No, I meant
mean, not
to,
by now, I didn't
but I
think.
got into editing, and that's what killed
No,
all
it's
my
all
time.
good.
Yeah,
Mountainhead. So I'll just tell you what. There's nothing to ruin.
No, I don't care.
It's nothing to ruin.
Ruin it, and I'll still
No,
watch it.
Yeah, no. So there's it's about 4 rich.
Oh, this is the one where
Motherfucker. Steve
homeboys they're
Carell.
up in it. Yes, they're up in the. I looked at it a
Okay.
few times to watch it, but I never pulled the trigger.
Get it. It is so.
Where he's responsible for
Good.
the end of the world.
Yeah, that's what it comes down
Yeah.
to, and that's so
Yeah.
stupid. It's so hokey. Like the second half,
Like he's Bill Gates.
it's beyond that, dude. It's beyond. It's so funny because of how beyond it is. So it's really dry in the
Okay.
beginning. These 4 guys have a thing where every year they get together. They're called the Brewsters, and they basically just razz each other really fucking hard. They'll come in and they just talk shit about each other's companies, their social lives, their married lives, like raw dog.
Okay.
Like so you're watching that for a little bit.
Yeah, I've been in those environments.
There's some history with a few of them, recent history. So 2 of them are seeing each other for the first time after some issues. And then they're supposed to razz on each other. So it gets a little, you're not
Sticky.
sure. And there's different personalities, and it's really fucking good, and it's really funny. But the one of the younger ones has a moment where he's talking about his software. I mean, most of them are software guys, and they're bajillionaires. So he's talking about the software and where it's going and what it's doing right then, like live. Like it went live, and they're experiencing it, but they're visiting with each other privately up in this mountain lodge.
Yeah.
And he says something that it's going to resonate like crazy.
Okay.
And that's the part I don't want to ruin.
All right.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you're going to start hearing it. You're going to go, holy fucking shit.
Okay.
That's what I did, because I was like, it's real. Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, it's so good.
Was it about the telepathy?
No, it's
Oh,
not
okay.
the telepathy. It's something else we talked about. Something else.
Because I've still been on some more shit with
Yeah,
that.
and I have to apologize. I realized I'm not in the car like you are. I realize that you can listen
Okay, but
because
listen.
you drive.
You live
a lot.
15 minutes away from your work.
I do.
You can get 30 minutes in every day, at the very least.
I know. I'm going to. I'm not saying I'm going to
I'm trying to help you find a way. Help me help you.
Yeah, well, apparently I do need help because I haven't done it. But I was going to, but I just had this recollection or this like moment where I was like, that motherfucker's in his car like 3 hours a day probably. On and off,
sometimes,
right?
yeah. Sometimes
Overall.
I'm in the office and I'm just plugging out on paperwork and emails and everything else. And then probably 2 or 3 days out of the week, I got to go. I got to take things to job sites. I got to do job walks. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, that fool does have a chance to listen. I just felt like I'm never going to catch up. But I'll do it. I'll do it.
Cesar went through it all in like 48 hours.
Oh, nice. You must have liked it.
Yeah, he did.
All right. See what I can do.
And I've got a bunch of other people on it right now, so I'm waiting to hear back.
Nice.
Feedback. Yeah, bro. I have some other shit, but I don't think the world's ready to disclose that shit either.
No, let's not.
But did I tell you about did we talk about the girl that I met at the cafe that is I think we talked about it, but I don't know if we talked about it on camera. So I met a girl who is she's not a tarot reader.
Oh. You did, I think.
Yeah, she is let's just say clairvoyant.
Yeah,
Or
I think you did mention her a while ago.
Or she has the ability to get messages from people who have passed,
yes,
and relay them to people who are living.
Yes. I want to meet her.
Yes,
we were going to get her on.
Yes, I got to reach out to her again. So I was sitting at our local breakfast spot, and
you can
I'm
plug
sitting there with my buddy.
Plug them.
Yeah, Clutch and Coffee.
Yeah,
go check it out.
The bomb.
Bomb breakfast.
Old downtown
Great
Torrance.
coffee. You guys will love it. I promise.
Good service. Good people.
Yes.
Good owners.
Good owners. And so we're there, and I'm sitting down with the owner, and we're just talking, and then this girl walks in. She's about our age. She's got pink hair. She's dressed in like a bohemian kind of
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, Stevie Nicks, but what's the store that free people kind of clothes? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so then she hugs him, and then he goes, "Oh, I've been super busy with the police department, and I'm on some cases, but with the next couple weeks, we'll sit down and talk." And then she goes over and talks to his wife, and I'm just watching her. She seems nice, and she's talking with everybody, and then she walks over and they're talking. He goes to introduce the two of us, and I don't know what she says. She says something that sparks. Oh, I think he says she doesn't like a particular person that we all know. And I think that sparks a conversation between us about how she doesn't like this person.
Okay.
And then she sits down and we start talking. And then aside from that person that she has the issue with, we just start talking about her abilities and what she does and how she has people who will come to her but are skeptics, but are paying her money for information, and then will fight her the whole time about her giving them the information. And she goes, "It's the craziest thing." She goes, "I didn't ask them to come to my place of business and give me, she goes, I don't advertise. I don't do anything. People come to me, on their own or from referrals.
Yeah. Okay. So they're there on their own accord.
Yes. And then she goes, and then they ask me questions and then fight me all the way because she goes, it's like a two-way street. I need clarification that what the person is telling me has validity to this person. So that there's a connection. She goes, because I could be talking to anybody that's trying to get a message across, and it might not be for this person.
Yeah, it's the wrong person. Yeah,
yes.
That means nothing to them, whatever they said.
So she needs clarity, you know what I mean? And so we're sitting there talking, and she starts telling me about, how she things will come in images or feelings that she'll have experienced in her life, and that will it'll be really intense, and she'll state what happened to her at that point in that life and ask, does this have a relevance? And they'll say yes, and then she'll go, okay, well, that's what I was feeling, and now they're wanting, they're saying this, and then she puts it together, and there's usually some kind of message. So in the past, I would have been really skeptical of all of this. I would have been like, because I've watched documentaries or investigative reporting where they'll go into these people who say they have special gifts, and they'll have microphones in the waiting areas where people are lined up.
Yeah,
and they'll hear their conversations, and they'll mark
cheating.
Blue Jacket said this, is looking for this,
right.
And then they'll come out and they'll use that information. So that puts skepticism in your mind. But because of the telepathy tapes and everything that we've learned with autistic folks, and I know that these autistic folks don't have a live bone in their body.
Yeah.
It's opened a new door for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so when she's talking about this, I'm really intrigued, and I'd like to have her on our show, and we talked a little bit, but she doesn't know much about us. Yeah. And a comfortable environment or a trusting environment, I'm sure that she could be apprehensive about. So that we'll find out in the future. I'll give her a ring shortly and
I'm
see
very
how she's
open.
doing.
My aura is open to that, so I
sure.
So
I know that.
I love that, all that. I mean, I'm only skeptical about. I always want to believe it. Anytime because I've never experienced it. I've never actually sat down with one. I've had a few people that I know sit down with some, and they always have things. They're like, well, I don't know if they were just guessing on this or that, because it's so hard to believe all of it. So there's so many fakers out there.
Have you seen the dude that's all over the news, and he's the mind reader? He's on all the sports. He's just been on ESPN.
Oh, you told me about him, and I looked him up.
Did you look him up?
Yeah, they do the number from like 3 feet to the Final Four list.
Yes, or he'll do your
beginning of March, and
he'll
then
guess
it
your
was
ATM
right.
number.
Yeah, the ATM. I saw that one.
Yes,
he does does it to like some of the ESPN broadcast guys.
Okay, yes,
yeah,
yes.
I've seen that guy. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's still, to me,
no,
the
but
only
he's
part
a
it's
sleight
weird.
of hand guy.
Yeah,
he's manipulating you through information. Before he goes on the show, he said straight out, before he goes on a show, he does as much research about the people on the show as he can. He's telling you, he goes, I'm not clairvoyant. I'm just really good at reading people and leading people into things.
Well, how does he do that? How do you do the Final Four a month?
Well, dude, the other one that he did that I just watched today, he was on CNN. Is it CNN? I think it was CNN. They're money report guys. So they have like a business, financial guys that have a program. And there's two of them. And he brought a couple books, and he gave them 2 books. He said, go to any page. He goes, when you see a page you like, stop. The guy on the left, he goes, you got your page? He goes, you got your page? He goes, okay. He goes, do I know what page you would have possibly stopped on?
Right.
No. He goes, I want you to remember the first word on the page that you're looking at. And I want you to remember the last word on the page you're looking at. So they go through and they do it all. And he goes, okay, so you have your word right. He goes, okay, so I'm going to give you this paper or this little pad, and I want you to have this pad. I want you to write down the word that you saw was the first word on your page. And on your page on a different book, I want you to write down the last word that you saw on that page. Before he does this, he asked them about a number. And the number they give him, I forget, is like 12,391 or something like
Does it
that.
matter?
Okay, it does matter.
Okay.
So there's this number that they wrote. They gave him the number. He wrote it down, and he put it on the board right next to him. He gave them each a book. Told you to pick the first one off of any random page.
Right.
You pick the last word off any random page. Write them down. He said, "Do both of you have a G in the words that you chose?" And both of them said, "Yeah." And he goes, "I want you both to turn them over for me." They turn them over. Both of them, or no, he goes, "Before you turn them over," I think he said, "The word is legal." They both turned them over. Both of them, the word
Same
was
word.
legal. Same word,
Both
two
picked a
different
random
books,
page.
two different pages,
Yeah.
one at the top, one at the bottom.
Yeah, but legal is what they picked.
Then he took the number and he goes, "Now, that would be crazy enough on any other given day. But remember the number that we produced from doing the math?" He turned the number upside down. It said legal.
No. I love magic. So for me,
Yes.
I'm like, I want it to be real and true, and I want him to tell the future. I believe it all up front, but it's still always on camera. So it's always still like, it still could be production.
Well, his is production.
And his is production,
yeah,
is
his
being
is
obvious, but
magic,
it could even be
yes.
so, it could be scripted, straight up scripted production, right? You
Correct.
never know.
Correct.
But, yeah, I love.
But he's been on
I
Joe
love it.
Rogan.
Yeah,
He's been
saw
on
him do
Shane
that.
Gillis.
I saw him do that in the football team locker room or meeting room. Where throw a football to anybody you want, and he had already written the guy's name that he was going to throw it to. So it was, and then he tossed it to the next guy, and they were all like different skill sets, like one to a tight end, one to a lineman, one to another, back to a receiver, and they weren't even like, they didn't look like they were like all buddies, they weren't just throwing it to their homies, and he had all their names written down, and then the stat actually lined up in the order that they threw it in, like, oh, if you look at this stat, look who's in this order, and it was them three in that order. It was just all crazy. So I
Master
love that.
manipulator.
I love that.
Yes.
I love it. But clairvoyancy and whatever you want to fill that void, whatever that word is, all the types of people that can do that, I'm all over that. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm totally open to that. Ask me whatever you want. I want it to be true. I get as much out of me that makes you connect to me, to make sure that the person you're connected to is
So now here's
related.
the kicker with this girl that I ran into. About 9 months earlier, I'm with her niece and her niece's husband, and we're at a Christmas party.
Wait, who's her?
The lady that I ran into at the Clutch
okay.
of Coffee, who's the clairvoyant.
You with? Oh, okay. I
Okay.
was surprised that the lady at the cafe you ran into, you were with her at another.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That's why I was like, wait, what?
Yes.
I was confused.
So now, part of the conversation, I forget how it happened, but as she's telling me that she has this ability, I randomly ask her if she knows these people. I go, "Is so-and-so your niece by any chance?" And she goes, "Yes." "How do you know?" And then I was like, well, this, that, or that.
Yeah.
And then there's a group of people that we both mutually know.
Yes.
But we've never met, never seen each other before. And so I'm at this Christmas party with her niece and her husband and her husband. And we're all having a good time. And something comes up about clairvoyancy. And at this time is a time where I'm like calling bullshit, on any of that concept.
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't 2 months later, I watched my first episode of telepathy tapes.
Yeah.
So it's just ironic and crazy how all of this stuff has just seemed to line up.
Synchronize.
Yes, synchronize around
Synchronicity.
this straight up. And so I'm at the Christmas party with them, and something is said, and I'm like, that's all bullshit. Or somebody, had said something, and I was talking about, and the girl that I know, the niece, goes, "Oh, really? You think so?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, well, my aunt is, and I said, oh, I would love to meet her, this or that and the other, just because I want to, I want to know all kinds of things, and I want to see if it's BS or not, right? Because I'm always up for whatever somebody could bring to the table.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Show me something new. I'm
And
all over it.
so she starts telling me about something that happened to her husband, and she's, "I'll have him tell you." So I'm like, okay. So he comes over, and my wife and all of us are sitting there, and he starts telling me that his brother had passed, and I don't remember the exact circumstances of how his brother had passed, but his brother had passed. The family was very distraught. They had the funeral, and his brother, my buddy, was having a hard time with his brother passing, and there was like some unanswered questions that he had with his brother. Well, she said, "Well, why don't you talk with my aunt?" And he was like, "Nah, it's not really my thing. I don't want, I don't believe in any of that." So somehow they were at a family thing, and they just started talking about it. And she said, "Your brother wants you to know something." And he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, my brother wants me. What does my brother want me to know?"
Right.
And she said, "I don't know. It's I'm not going to get this all exactly right, but I'm going to lay it out like in the circumstances in which it could have happened, because all of the information is correct. I just don't have the right chronological order, I'm sure." There's a letter. There's a letter. And she's like, "And it's written to you." And he's like, "No, there's not." He goes, "I've been through everything. I'm the one who went through his room after he passed. I put everything in boxes. I went through everything. There's no letter." And she goes, "No, yeah, there is. He wants you to know that there's a letter." And he goes, "Okay, well, where could the letter be?
Where is it?
Yeah, where is the letter?"
Yeah, tell me where it's
And
at.
she goes, "School." School. He goes, "No, he's nothing having to do with the school." She goes, "A desk." He goes, "He does have a desk in his room." "Is it a school desk?" "Yeah, it's like a school desk." Okay. So he had a desk in his room. "Did you go through it?" He goes, "I went through the whole thing." He goes, "There's nothing. I cleaned out all the drawers. I cleaned out all everything in it. There's nothing in it." And she goes, "I'm seeing like an upside down bucket. I'm seeing upside down. I don't know. I don't understand this." So she's going. And then she goes, "Do the drawers like pull out or anything? Or, can you pull it?" He goes, "Yeah, you can pull the middle drawer out." She goes, "Pull the middle drawer out when you get home and see if there's something underneath it." So he goes, "Okay, I'll look." He's like, yeah, there's nothing going to be there.
Right.
They get done with the family event. I don't think if he goes back to his parents' house that night, a couple of days goes by, he goes back over there and he's like, "I'm just going to see." Pulls out the drawer, flips the drawer over. There's a letter his brother had written to him.
Unreal.
Broke down. I don't know the conversation between them. I don't even remember if he discussed any of that. But whatever was in the letter gave him peace of mind with his brother and closure, and allowed him to heal from it. And
like, even besides that, the moment that I pull that drawer over or flip that drawer over and see that letter, I probably lose my breath.
Straight up, bro.
Because now I get to live back and know that if he's able to speak with her, then he's probably able to see me and been watching me.
Yes.
And he's with me.
Yes.
So, and then now you're with me right now. Like, all of that hits you at one time. I'd fucking fall over.
Right?
I'd just probably lay there and just focus on trying to catch my breath.
Yeah. I mean, when he was telling it, I was moved beyond belief, because this is somebody that I tangibly know. Mm-hmm. And
yeah, it's not on YouTube.
He's not like, I've known him for a few years, and it's not like I've never once seen him as a bullshitter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He tell a joke and we'll mess around with each other, but not a bullshitter.
Not a one-upper storyteller bullshitter.
Yes, nothing like that. And trust me, we're around a bunch of those people. and so, you know, he's a good dude, and when he's telling me this story, it's like heartfelt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then it's crazy that the next thing happens to me is the telepathy tapes. And I get into them, but I kind of put them on the shelf, and then I get into them again. And as I'm now deep into them, I run into this girl that did this with him at the cafe, and she knows all these other people that I know. And if she doesn't come on this show, it'll be crazy. I won't understand why, but for somehow, all this has come together.
So when we get off, you got to tell me her name, and I will. I'll see if I know her too.
That would blow my mind, bro.
It wouldn't blow my mind.
I'm
like, it'll blow my mind if we don't know somebody that knows
blow
her.
my mind.
Yeah, we like knowing my mom or like her friends. So, dude,
Dude, there was something else. You know how they always say you're 7 degrees away from Kevin Bacon?
Right.
You can pretty much do that with almost anybody on the planet.
Can you?
Yes, I was watching a statistical breakdown the other day, and as an instance, there's a I forget the instance they broke down, which was like a kid in India went to school in America. His professor that he knew is married to Michelle Obama's cousin, who has a direct link to the president of the United States. And it was just like boom, 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 boom. And then you could take another person here, and within 7 steps, get them to almost anybody else on the planet. There's some exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, you can link up through time and time again, following like
some version of a connection,
like you knowing the Prime Minister of England, okay?
Yeah.
Or France, either way.
Because I know someone who knows someone
who's the barber that cuts his hair.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Or he probably even so many more that you wouldn't even know about, because you meet people that you wouldn't think. So therefore that connection has been made. So you actually know someone who knows someone who knows someone. It's pretty funny.
So the long story short, Josh and I run into people all the time that say, "Oh, you were doing so-and-so with Josh." I'm like, how do you know Josh? I've known you my whole life since I was 7.
Yep.
And now you're telling me you know Josh too.
Yeah, that's been happening a bit lately. It's because you're open. You're open to synchronicity. Remember when I tell you when I get it the most, it's when I'm really like dialed in with my life and I'm just kind of, nothing's really stressful. And that's not always the case, but that I'm paying attention and I'm receiving and I'm just like aware. Instead of rushing and on to the next thing and only focusing on all these crazy things, I'm letting life come to me a little bit. And that's what happens. And that's probably what you're doing.
Well,
good for you.
I'm trying, dude.
Good for you. It's
every
everybody
time those
has
people
it.
out there on the road test my tolerance.
Yeah.
I take a deep breath. Good thoughts. Good thoughts.
Yeah.
Good thoughts.
Leave
Love
a
'em.
few
Love 'em.
minutes earlier. Leave a few minutes earlier and plan for it.
Yeah. When I pass
one
up to
of
him,
them.
instead of giving him a smirk, just go, poor old dude.
Yeah.
Poor
You get
young
a pass.
lady.
Yeah. You get a pass. Or you can become one of them.
Maybe they're having the day.
Yeah. Sometimes I drive slow as hell. But I always make sure I'm blocking people in, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if somebody wants to get around me, they're on my butt. Like I'll get up and get
I'm
out of the way.
First
I'll
one,
get up
bro.
and get out of the way.
If somebody's coming, I get out of their way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the first one to let them go do what they got to do.
Unless I can't.
They must need to be at that place a lot worse than I need to be.
You
at
want
my
to get
place.
by, get by. I'm not trying to be involved in whatever you got going on.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be in an accident. So
That's
your thing.
right.
Go ahead, do your thing. Speaking of some accidents, a couple different things.
Accents or accidents?
Accidents.
Oh.
I just scrolling on Instagram and there was I think it was in Hermosa, a kid on an e-bike got hit. Maybe it was Manhattan. There's 2 instances I'm going to talk about. E-bikes.
Okay, because I think I got the other one.
Show back on that one. I might let it loose on that one. Yeah. So this Tesla's making a left turn across traffic to go into a parking lot. So let's just imagine you're on like PCH down by Redondo High School, right? Is that, I don't know which, I think it's Burrell. I think. So you're going to go north from Burrell, and there's a shopping center on the left, and it's double yellow, right? Because there's oncoming traffic.
Yep.
So now just picture that it's 1 and 1, instead of 2 lanes like it is in PCH. It's 1-on-1. The car, I think it's 1-on-1. The Tesla goes to make the left, basically stops. The blinker's on, and it goes to make the left, and a flash of an e-bike passes that fucking Tesla on the left in oncoming traffic lane, and goes and hits the fucking car and just starfish spins for I don't know how many yards, like 40, 50 yards in the air, right? Just spinning. The bike's under the fucking car.
This video?
I saw the video. It's a security camera, so it's black and white. It's fast. It's not
Yeah. Because
HD quality or
the
whatever.
frame per second. Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I mean, it's clear as day. And I saw it once, and I just was like, "Are you serious?" The issue we got with these e-bikes, specifically with the people that are riding them, is that the vehicle they're on acts like a motorcycle, and it drives like one, and they don't have licenses. They don't understand what it's like to even obey car laws, let alone what it's like to be on a motorcycle. I ride motorcycles. You ride motorcycles, street and dirt.
Yeah.
And you don't do what that dude did.
No.
I'm like, that is 1,000,000% on him.
Yes.
They shouldn't be in the street. And I know you're not even supposed to ride your bicycle on the sidewalk. Technically, you're supposed to be in the street and obey traffic laws.
Yes.
PV riders running stop signs and shit. You're supposed to stop, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I always give them leeway because they're on a bike and all that, and especially if it's a kid.
But I don't like the bikers when they block the whole road.
Yeah.
And they know what they're doing.
Yes.
And you get mad and they run their mouth. They hit your car. That doesn't happen to me, but that happens.
Yeah. It happens.
So then, if you want to block the road like a car, then you better be acting like a car.
For sure.
Right?
For sure. Yeah.
So anyway, the e-bike situation. Everybody knows the problem.
On that note, I just watched. I don't know why it came up on my feed, but it was a police officer. No, it was on the news feed is why. It was in the news in the morning. An officer was explaining the differences. I think it was a Hermosa cop or a Redondo cop, one of the two. He was explaining the differences between the moto electric bikes and the bicycle electric bikes.
The Surons or the Super 73s, for example.
I don't know the names of them.
Yeah.
And
the Suron's a dirt bike looking one.
Okay. And the ones that are the bicycles always have pedals, and they have a maximum speed of in between 18 to 28 miles an hour.
They don't get to 30 necessarily.
Yes.
Right.
So those are all legal. And if you're a youth, you got to have a helmet on.
Yeah.
And you still got to be smarter. You can get wrecked too.
Yeah.
The other kid, and I just saw him as I was at the pier on Saturday. I was coming out of Patrick Malloy's, and I was walking to go home, and I looked to my right, and there's a kid right there at the alley where the lighthouse is.
Yep.
And he's on one with the pegs, and it's a motorcycle that's electric. And the first thing I thought, I wanted to say something to the kid, but the kid knows what bike he's on. The kid knows what he's out there doing.
You don't need to hear from you.
He doesn't need to hear anything from me.
No.
I just was in my brain, be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful, because you're on a bike that can do 70 miles an hour, and you can get clipped in a heartbeat.
So, someone that didn't take your advice the other night in Hermosa, right behind the bars, you saw the video.
I saw the video.
You heard on the radio. I don't know the backstory. I just saw a headline, and I saw
he was walking out of the bar, and he walked up to him.
Okay, so I knew that the headline had said he had approached them, and then a group of teens on e-bikes, which isn't necessarily part of the story. Facts are facts. E-bikes have nothing to do with this story.
Right.
Okay. But that's what they said. And that it was pretty bad. He was an older gentleman, so to speak, on the headline, and painted an ugly picture. And then today I saw that they almost they were looking at filing on him because he started it. That they were looking at filing against him instead of the kids, or dual, because he had approached the kids and had antagonized them to a point where they did that. And my thought was, if he had beat the shit out of those kids, they would have never blamed those kids.
Nope.
They would never have said the kids over there were instigating it. What is the fucking deal with the media and the kids? These kids are lawless. They're out there doing whatever, and then they just bone out, and then they don't never have to face up to the things that they're doing, right? I mean, they're causing problems. All demographics of teens I mean, we're talking middle schoolers to like late middle teens, are problems everywhere because there's no repercussions for your actions.
Yes.
And then you
in
read
some
that they're going to
instances,
file
you're right.
against this. They're going to file against him. I beat him up, and then they're going to file on him against me, like saying that he instigated it. So now I have a case against this guy. I beat him up, and I have a case against him.
Yeah, I don't.
We jumped him.
I don't know. Well, hang on. Two things.
They were swinging things on
No,
him.
no, no,
They had,
no, no, no,
they had
no.
weapons.
Listen, they had a pizza box.
Is that what it was?
Yes, they hit
Well,
him
in
with
the
pizza
grainy
box.
thing, it looks like
Yeah.
a big giant white
Yeah,
pillar.
it's a pizza box. They hit him with the pizza box. But
Well, they're idiots,
They
'cause
did.
pizza
They
boxes ain't
did.
doing
They did.
shit.
They did fuck him up. He got stitches. He got a concussion. I saw him interviewed afterwards, and they. Okay, so sad to say that I know this. In California, if somebody goes to create an act of aggression
I'm
towards
just
you,
laughing because I know why.
you can feed them the same aggression back at an equal pace. But the moment you step over that threshold and start to do something additionally, now you're responsible.
Right.
So,
But that line is a dancing line that moves around, and it's all perspective. And who decides to believe who?
yes, yes, and no. Yes, I mean, of course.
Witness statements, it's
The only,
all part
the
of a
only thing
visual.
that can give you the definitive proof is video.
Right. Video
Okay.
and sound.
Yes, and there is video with these kids, but I didn't see. I only saw clips of the video. I didn't get to see the whole video. I didn't read the story in depth enough to determine who started the thing. If he had touched one of the kids,
I was scrolling, and I also saw that someone commented and had a video that I did not click that showed the kids in a different video the same night that picked up sound saying we're going to get somebody tonight.
oh, then that's on them.
I didn't click it.
Yeah, why didn't you click it?
I don't want that in my algorithm. It already is feeding it to me. It's already
It's the
feeding it to
news.
me, and but who knows if it's real or fake news? But I'm out here spreading it around, buddy. I'm out here doing it. You need to watch Mountainhead. I'm telling you, you need to watch Mountainhead. You need to watch Mountainhead. We have a lot to talk
All
about. if you watch
right,
Mountainhead.
all right. Mountainhead
Yeah,
it is.
you know, watch Mountainhead. So, yeah, but I just immediately was like, if he beat those kids' asses,
No, for sure.
you know what I mean? They would have never even thought about blaming the kid. Now,
No.
I understand that an adult has a maturity level that needs to be maintained, and you are the adult. That's a long-standing statement that plays.
Yes.
I get that. But in these situations, it's not playing anymore for me. These
No.
kids are acting like adults, and their
All I can say
actions
is that
can
every
cause
generation has Billy Badasses in
Right,
it.
their
and evidently this
actions-
little group of kids are the Billy Badasses of Hermosa.
Their actions will cause adult fucking reactions.
Yeah.
And they're not paying for them. It's just spiraling, dude. It's so much worse than it has been.
No, they're paying for them.
I don't see it.
You're not in the go to Inglewood and go to juvenile court and see how many kids are paying for it.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm talking about the white kids in Redondo.
They go to juvenile court.
Well,
they
I
go
don't
to
know.
Inglewood.
I don't know.
I do.
No, yeah. Well, we knew a couple that did some things over there, and they got in trouble.
Yeah.
They got in trouble. They got out of it, but they got in trouble.
Yeah. I'm sure some kids are getting away with it because no
Well,
matter what, people with money always lawyer up and they get their kids
I'm
out
not
of
talking
shit.
about the kids who get caught and get away with it because of the lawyer and the loopholes. I'm talking about the kids that do it and bone out, and then they never pay because whatever the circumstance was, there wasn't a cop, there wasn't somebody enough there, a witness with enough courage to stop it,
Yeah,
or
for
record it or whatever. These things are happening that are not on video. There's a lot happening on video. I mean, also I scrolled and I happened to stop on a video of a young mother walking home her like 8-year-old, 10-year-old, I'll say, and in a shit neighborhood, and a group of kids, girls and boys, start running their mouths to the mom about the kid because she's walking the kid home, and they start getting into it, and she turns around because they're getting close and they're filming this whole thing and they're being aggressive. She turns around. She says some things, and the next thing you know, they're trying to hit her kid, and while she's holding the kid, then they beat her. They beat the mom. And
When was this?
I almost sent it to you, dude. I didn't send it to you. I wanted to.
No, but I might have saw a clip of that somewhere.
I can. And then while they're beating her up, they're jumping her. One of them grabs the little kid and like chokehold, whips him, hip tosses him, and slams him into the asphalt.
No
Not
way.
like pushes down.
What's the difference in age group between these kids?
These kids are probably maximum 8th grade.
And the little kid is how old?
Is like, he looks like he's 10, 11. He could be 12. He could be in 6th grade. It's horrible. The mom looks like she's early 20s. You know, I mean, she's young. But that's irrelevant. Like, none of that plays in. I'm just giving you the picture.
I just didn't know if they were like doing it to a 3-year-old.
No. The kid, no. It's just, it's so ugly. Okay. It's so crazy. And they're loving it. All of it. The whole time. I'm like, this is terrible, man.
Yeah, bro.
And they're doing it for the gram. For the camera. Like, they think that that's it. With the rage bait. We've talked about this. Like, everybody's their own star. So they act out.
They'll pay for it.
They act out, dude.
They'll pay for it. That's on camera. They've got it on camera. They're sure they posted it.
I hope so, dude.
Investigators will find it all.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope that the department in that neighborhood gives a shit, because it doesn't look like... I wouldn't be surprised.
They do.
If in that neighborhood they didn't.
Well, hopefully they do.
Yeah.
I'm going to look that one up.
I'm going to send it to you when we get... I'll just look, because I can go into my watched and it's in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I sent you some UFC stuff, dude. I want to talk to you about that. You didn't open any of it, dude?
I haven't been on... Is this on the gram?
Insta, yeah, man.
I haven't been on the gram, bro. Well, I've been on, but I haven't looked at
messages. Okay, so I'm going to open them up, because... So I haven't seen you since the fights, because it was your birthday was the night of the fights, right?
Yep.
And then you watched the fights alone. We talk about that. I'm a piece of shit. Left you hanging on your birthday.
But then the's been other fights since then. There was fights last weekend, too.
I'm sorry. I've never done that. I'm sorry. It'll never happen again. I'm
Josh
sorry.
just straight stood us up at the bar because he couldn't find a parking space.
Dude, okay. Well, okay. What am I gonna say? I can't say shit.
But it's packed down there, and it sucks.
That wasn't even it, though. That's not what really happened. But that is what happened. So I feel like shit about it. It's not really what happened. Okay. So during the fights, when the Muslim Brotherhood fucking threw down on that dude,
Dylan Dennis.
Okay, so let's talk about that real quick.
Okay.
There's a couple videos that I sent you, but
okay.
So that one. So I didn't know any of the background at first, and then of course I watched that video, so the algorithm just threw all these other views, and then a breakdown video of when I remember when what's the Middle Eastern guy's name? The main Khabib. When he beats somebody in the ring, and then he immediately goes and he starts pointing and talking shit to somebody.
That was Conor McGregor during the whole
Conor McGregor fight. So
he
jumps on the cage, and then he jumps out of the cage. He goes after. That's the dude that they ended up beating his ass.
Dennis.
Right, that's Dylan Dennis.
Yes.
So I was like, it's been that long that he's been waiting to get at this fool. Like,
well,
is that the case?
Yes and no. If Khabib could find Dylan Dennis in like a gym or in a cage environment, Khabib would handle his business. But Khabib, I doubt, would put him in a situation to be sued in a public environment to get in a fight with somebody, because Khabib is a very intelligent guy and he has a high moral regard for civility.
But he paints a different picture. Obviously, everybody's different in the octagon, right? Everybody's different in the ring.
Yeah. I
mean,
mean,
but he acts as though that nothing will stop him from getting to hurting somebody he wants to hurt. But I have seen other videos of him acting outside of the ring, and he's very professional, very smart, very honorable, respectful, professional.
Yes, don't get me wrong. If he catches one of these dudes in a gym and they've signed the waiver, it's on.
Yeah.
And he's gonna check them and make them cry.
But this wasn't gonna be a situation like that. These are two professional fighters.
This wasn't him. So this was, they have that whole crew, the whole Dagestani crew that they all train with, and they fly deep.
And Danik referred to them as the Muslim Brotherhood?
Yeah, that's what he calls them, the Muslim Brotherhood.
So I want to make sure we don't have the same thing.
Yeah. So whenever these guys have a fight, like their guys fighting, it's 15 to 20 deep, and Khabib pays for everybody to go and pays for their food and pays for their training, everything.
It's like old school Gracie, like the whole family shows up to the fight. And
the guy Dylan Dennis is a problem for the whole MMA and grappling community. Some people claim he's on drugs. I don't know the guy at all. I don't know him personally at all. I've never met him. I've never seen him anywhere.
You know somebody who's
I know a bunch of people that know him and run into him and see him. But he's had he at one point he was training with Conor McGregor and all those guys in England, and he was an up and coming fighter. And he was then I think drugs got involved is what I remember hearing, and he would make commitments to do fights and then back out at the last minute.
Yikes.
And he did that to multiple people.
So
People stopped giving him opportunities.
Ugly reputation in the community.
Yes. And then he talks mad shit about everybody and anything he can to get his name in the
Right.
in the gram or in the platforms.
But he doesn't back it up because he doesn't show up for fights.
He can fight, and he's a really good grappler. Not one of the best, but he's a really good grappler. But everywhere he goes, he creates chaos. And so what he did was he talked shit about their religion when he was there.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
And the moment he did that, they just went off on him because that's what they have a tendency to do.
That's the thing. They flip quickly.
Yes.
A lot of the videos I see.
Sad to say, that's
they're
how extreme
nuts,
they take
bro.
their religion.
They are insane.
But that's a whole nother topic and a whole nother story.
I don't even I feel uncomfortable talking about it on camera.
No,
Like they're gonna find out and they're gonna come. They're insane.
Yeah, they are insane. I'm going to tell you right now that is the worst thing about the diehards in the Muslim religion is how they put their religion on a pedestal, and that any bad remarks towards it
Is violence.
violence.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that I know parts of the Arab world are working on to help change that mindset, but it's been ingrained for almost 100 years of people to have that mentality, and it's hard to break them out of it.
I thought they separated it, and it was called Islam was the violent, the radical, and that Muslimism was the base religion, so to speak.
I don't even know. Yeah, I
mean,
can't tell you.
Just talking, but
I really don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, these dudes are insane. They're scary. They don't fucking lose.
No, and they're good. They're
killers.
tough as fucking
They're killers.
nails.
These guys, I was thinking about that because I think we had talked about it many times in the pool and shit about where these guys come from. I mean, some of the hardest people out there come from Eastern Europe.
Yes.
And because of the life that they have to endure
Yes.
to be alive, and then they make it out in this way, and they're just hard as rocks, dude. These guys,
They are hard as rocks. Think about it, bro.
Yeah.
You got 30 guys who don't do drugs, don't do prostitutes, forget the prostitutes, aren't out banging a bunch of girls. They're not out partying. They're not going to do all of these extracurricular things.
They live the old way.
They are in the gym training
Survive.
6 days out of the week. They're resting on the 7th. They're with their family every night. They're with their friends every night.
It's the old way, like back when you had to hunt to live. Like
Yes.
this is it.
And when you're
mind is
that
different.
committed, you're that much more successful.
Yep.
Period.
No matter what you're doing.
No matter what you're doing.
Yeah. And yeah, so for this instance, it's just
Imagine if they started building cars over there. They'd have the best fucking car on the planet.
They might. Yeah, you get a Russian car manufacturer. Imagine the tariffs on that.
Right. 3,000%.
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, they're a crazy group, dude.
Yeah, but
I love
that's why
watching
that
it, but I
guy
hate it too.
keeps getting in it, and now that guy's banned from the UFC.
Which one?
Dylan Dennis,
Well, good.
the guy who
okay.
started it.
Yeah. Wait, who started the Rumble?
Yeah,
Oh, so the non-Muslim dude, I keep forgetting their
Dylan
names.
Dennis.
Dylan Dennis is the guy who was the piece
he's the one who started it, and he's
I
the
don't wanna
piece
say
of
piece
shit.
Okay,
Yes,
you said it.
yes,
But he started it. I didn't know he
Yes.
started. I thought the other guy started it.
no,
Well, one of my earliest remembers of this new group of guys coming through, which we'll call it Eastern European
yeah,
guys,
Dagestanis.
the Dagestani guys, the Muslim guys. One of the guys, I don't know his name, and it wasn't the main dude.
It wasn't Khabib.
It wasn't Khabib. It
wasn't
it was
Islam
right after him.
Makhachev. Islam.
It might have been right after him. It was one of these other guys. Looked just like him.
Yeah.
But he won, and his speech was and the fight was on September 11th, and he was just running his mouth about Allah, and we're gonna take over, and I was like, did he seriously just straight up like terrorist threat on camera on September 11th?
No.
He did, dude.
No.
I want listen to me though. I
Okay,
understand
so number
he didn't.
one,
No, hold on.
it wasn't
I
Islam
know he
if
didn't.
somebody said that.
I know he didn't mean it that way. I hear you on that, and I
Oh,
believe
okay.
that to be true. But I want you to watch it
Okay.
because the words that are coming out of his mouth, that's what he fucking said.
Yeah.
He said it, and it was like the day that you're saying it. I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy. And now they're just flooding the market, so to speak, where there's so many more of them.
Yeah.
And they're all winning.
They're all winning,
They're all
man.
murdering fools.
I don't know from that team, but yeah, man, one of them from that team lost. A few of them got beat this last weekend. They had it in Qatar.
Okay.
And they were up against some tough competition, man.
Yeah, I mean, you have that many dudes in the market, you're gonna think somebody's gonna end up in losing.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Dude, they're all
but for
just
the
killers.
most part, they all put up valiant efforts
and they're killers.
And yeah,
Yeah,
and are killers.
It's crazy, but yeah. So I sent you that video of the Rumble, and then another view of it. But I thought I sent another one. I'm gonna look real quick, because I wanted to talk about these. Yeah, that was that one.
Yeah, fucking Dylan Dennis. The guy creates so much bullshit.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know why people even fucking listen to anything that comes out of his lips.
So obviously my algorithm changed. I was watching a number of those, and I've seen some other stuff. And there's a Dana White, I think it's an AI video of him telling how they pay them.
Oh, dude.
Okay, hold on, dude. Have you seen it or no? Or?
I haven't seen it,
Okay, hold on. I gotta.
but I can only imagine.
I'm gonna play it for the.
Yeah.
This is great. You don't even have to watch it because it's just a really up close video of him talking, and then it flashes back to some other bullshit. But let's see.
Did you come up with a male or female?
Goats?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that question, but he got 25,003 goats. Yeah, a lot of people don't know this, but we pay the guys from Dagestan with goats, not money. The first few fights, the contract was 3 goats per fight, and it just kept going up. Khabib got 800 goats when he beat Conor. They don't use money in Dagestan.
That is ruthless.
Islam made 29 horses and 30 goats against Volk. First paid him.
Oh, that's horrible, bro.
So funny.
That's horrible.
It is bad.
No,
but
it's hilarious, but it's fun. I mean,
so
yes.
terrible.
Yes.
But I sent it to you, and you must not have watched it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think
And then did you see the little dude Hezbollah that hangs out with them?
Yes, and he had DoorDash bag. What was a DoorDash bag?
Well, he boxed a 9-year-old kid.
He did.
Yeah, but the 9-year-old kid is twice his size, and he's an influencer. He's a big 9-year-old.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
they say he's 9, but he could probably be 12 or 13. Anyway, yeah, and Hezbollah was going off on him, and the kid was like blocking, and you could see that the 9-year-old was being nice to him because
Yeah.
there's still a size difference. Can't believe the kid was 9. He was pretty articulate, but anyway, that's what they labeled it as. And the influencer kid said, "Yeah, he hit me with the good one, caught me on the chin. I was seeing stars." He goes, but then I had to give him back, and he hooked him and caught Hezbollah in the body and
poor
kind of
Hezbollah,
folded him
dude.
for a second.
I love his little kid looking ass. And
Yeah.
I like when there's the other guy that has the same I don't know what is going on with Hezbollah. What's his deformity? I don't want to say deformity. Whatever it is. I'm not trying
I don't
to
know
be
what it is either.
insensitive.
No, I'm with you for
He's
sure.
got whatever he's got. I forget.
yeah.
But there's another one that in the Middle East that's like him, and there's a video of like one of the dudes from UFC like keeping them from each other, and they're
Yes.
like trying to hit each other, and they're like
Yes, I
two
saw
little
that.
kids, and I'm like, dude, this is great. I'm sorry. I think it's hilarious. I enjoy it.
It is
I enjoy
hilarious.
the
That's
hell
why
out
everybody
of it.
loves it.
I love it. Hezbollah
Yes,
is the best.
that's why he's so famous.
He's a gangster, bro. He just goes up punching
dude,
people in the
he's
face.
yes.
Gets back like, let's get it. Like he ain't afraid of anybody.
Yeah, because nobody's gonna
Nobody's gonna
hurt
hit
him.
this fool. I could never hit that
You could
kid.
never hit him.
No.
You'll be ridiculed for life.
Yeah, dude, you're beating up little kids, bro. But I think I could take on at least 12 Hezbollahs at once.
We need to make that a movie.
For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure.
Put him in the next Austin Powers.
Oh, the mini-me fights the Hezbollahs. Oh, shit. Well,
So I don't know.
yeah.
That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Hope everything's good for everybody out there. I don't know when you hear this, but happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and if you're hearing it afterwards, Happy New Year.
Happy-
And if you listen to it after that, Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Happy 2026. Peace out.
I'm like talk shit in a world gone stupid.
A bullshit? A bullshit.